Why hello there, this is your good Thomas Friend 74. I finally managed to get this. The Rocky Mountain Jr. train locomotive, battery operated train. Now, this one is based on the actual legitimate locomotive, the Rocky Mountain Express, which probably exists in Colorado because of the Rocky Mountains. Now, so we take a look around the box. We get to see something like this. It says bump and go part here. It's freewheeling. You can see right top here. This one has a headlight, freewheel, bump and go, and that will be the on-off switch. It will be right there. Now, I did bought this, and the lady actually that was selling this to me said this one actually can produce steam. No, it doesn't. She's probably seeing the box artwork, and she's thinking that it does, but that's probably just After Effects. And this one doesn't really do that. In fact, I don't think they could even put in something like that. I think it's kind of impossible. The bottom part, it actually says the instructions. That is the battery compartment right there. And also, it says the same things here. But, do you see what's wrong here? That should say whistle, not horn. The other side, Rocky Mountain Jr. Same things. Jr. And I know this looks like some bit of G-scale track, but be very careful when they say something like that, because that could just be to get approved of the box, to get approved. And thus they show something like this, but doesn't run on G-scale track. And I think that's probably just from other train set that is G-scale compatible. Let's see, this one's by Wow Toys, made in 2013. Go ahead and open the box up now. This is this styrofoam casing around this. There we go. Now let's get in more depth of this. So for any type of US style locomotive, we got the headlight right here. It's the typical funnel, the typical smokestack, and the door to clean it out. The obvious headlights, and there's also cow catchers. That's typical for any US style locomotive. And I like the piston detailing on this one. It actually does move around when this is in motion. There's these two wheels here. This one is actually the one that actually moves, because these are actually in the air. These don't do anything, they just turn. But this one is very important. It actually stays the train held down on the ground. You see more of the detailing. It actually looks very nice. That's the bell. And I think that's the whistle and the bell. US style locomotives have both whistles and bells. There's the cab. This was a tender engine, but for this product, it's always going to be the locomotive. They only went with the major importancies, but that's the cab. There's the other side of it. And here's the top view. Let's look that way. And on the back side, we get to this. Now, that's where you put the batteries in. And that there is the bump and go right there. Now, I know that a lot of counterfeit toys, the ones that look very bad, often have this. There's a reason of how these things work, and this one does the same too. This one is freewheeling. At first I thought it wasn't, but no, it is. So, I'll just go ahead and put the batteries inside this locomotive now. So slides off. Fit 4 double A's. This was actually kind of hard to do, but I gotta get big now. Okay, there we go. Got this running now, and of course this actually does make sounds, but from this product, I think you're actually gonna know what the thing actually sounds like. The switch is right here. Flip this way is on, flip that way is off. So I'll show you how this thing operates. Because of this feature where it goes on the ground and it actually moves on itself, I had to put this on these two studs to make sure that part there does not touch the ground. I'm going to turn this on and let it what it sounds like, but you're probably not going to like this sound. Told you wouldn't like it. Now for this next test, to actually demonstrate this, I need to use a different set of table. And in fact, this is actually the table that I've used when I take a look at products for a good chunk of years ago. In fact, I'm actually using the bottom side. That's the green right there. But I'm using the I'm using the back side of it because the thing is with these bump and goes, they work better on a flat surface. They don't work on carpets. It has to be a flat surface. Otherwise, the gear right here can strip very easily. There could be a crack on that gear. And now, the way how bump and go works, I know you've seen a lot of counterfeits of these, and you kind of see how a little bit of a demo of how they work. But here's the thing. Here's how they do. They usually go around and like curve, whatever they want, and if they go into, let's say, a wall like this, with this constantly going and spinning, it will just do this. It can retrace its path. When it goes to hit a wall, it would trace its path. And that's actually a very clever feature about bump and goes, how they do that. But with that, let's get this a test. Yeah, you can actually see the action of the wheels, how they go when this train is in motion. And, well, I actually did kind of like this train. I actually really do. Obviously, I do not like that sound chip. I think it would be better if it didn't have that sound chip. And also on that sound chip, so a lot of these counterfeit trains usually have that sound chip. There is also some that actually play those sounds of the actual train. But they also play like music as well. You kind of see a lot of those counterfeit Thomas products that have that. By the way, that's the inside. There are some bits of exposed wire. You can kind of see the circuit board, and the speaker is obviously way down there. But yeah, bump and go works better on flat surface much more than the a carpet. That's how this thing works. But actually, over than that awful sound chip, which I think we're better off if it just didn't have it, I actually do like this thing. And I think that's going to be it for this video. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.